In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the Hypnotize 2 cubic dispersion Photoshop action to create a dispersion effect based on cubes on the subject of an image. So this is the image that was generated by the action, and this is the original image. The action works by transforming an area which we brushed that represents our subject. This is an overlay of the subject in this image, and the action uses this overlay, a layer called brush, to generate all the effects that you can see here. There are multiple layers and effects with multiple color options, smart filters, and some hue saturation, selective colors, and other stuff. In order to create this result, you of course will have to load the action and the brushes that the action requires. So let's load the actions from the actions panel. Load actions. We will load the Hypnotize to cubic dispersion action. Okay, and now we have it in the actions panel. It's this one. And now we will have to load the brushes that contains the cubes. We will go to the brush tool, and click on load brushes and load the Hypnotize 2 brushes. Okay, now the brushes are available. So as I said, you will have to create an empty layer and name it brush with a capital B, and in this layer you will have to brush an overlay of your subject. So you can do that using a hard round brush which is default in Photoshop, of a size you choose, and brush an overlay of your image. I already did this, and now we can run the action. It doesn't matter, we already have a result here. The action will generate a new result on top of this one. So let's see it running. Okay, and the action has created a result. So there is another group of layers on top of this one. See, this was the previous, this is the new. Okay, as you see, the image is composed of multiple cubes which are represented by multiple layers. The subject cubes 1, 2 and 3. there are actually more than you need, I believe, because you can move these cubes around. I will show you. So in the action there are 3 layers controlling the hue, saturation, the brightness, contrast, some colors. There is the margin effect, which is the blue-purple coloring around the subject. It has a smart filter applied, which basically moves the colored area. It rotates it for more diversity, as you can see. There is a margin color changer, which you can use to change the color of the margin effect. There are also the light effect and its color that you can change and add whatever you want. There is a subject color layer which controls the coloring of the subject, and there are the 3 layers I was talking about. They contain the cubes. You can toggle them on or off to show more or less cubes, and you can use the masks, these black masks, to move the cubes around. In order to do that, you will have to click on the move tool and unlink the layer from the mask by clicking on the little chain icon. We can do that for all 3 layers. And now you can drag the mask with the mask selected. Now it's the layer selected, now it's the mask selected. You can drag it around, reposition it. You can do that for any layer. You can reposition the cube elements. They will be repositioned inside your subject. Okay, let's say we want to keep this. There is also the particle color control. You can put whatever you want. There is a shadow which is generated based on your subject, the shape of your subject. There is a white background and a yellow background. You can view the yellow background by hiding the white background. You can also view the background of the original image by hiding both the yellow and the white background and enabling the subject inside color. Now you have this effect, and you can change the white color from inside and add something more colorful or dramatic. Let's say this green will do, or maybe maybe something like that. Now you can move the cubes again to position them as you find most appropriate for your image. Okay, and now you have obtained something which was not found in the original look that the action generated. You also have a subject layer which can basically be used to fill up with some lines and a little bit of color if your cubes are sparsely positioned and you want to show more of your subject. It is a colored pencil effect on a smart layer. You can change that and add whatever setting you may want. And now you have this result. Okay, so this is what the action can do. You can do a lot more things here. You can add some blending options and change the way your cubes look. You can hide some of the cubes, the large cubes. Or show your image with the background color of your choice. Okay, this is it. Thank you very much for watching my tutorial.